Hello everybody and welcome to the latest edition of Front Row, these music performance reaction analysis videos that I do, and I'm back in the wonderful world of one Elvis Presley, and we are getting festive today with a Christmas song, no less, If Every Day Was Like Christmas, which I believe is from 1966 and was re-released in 1970 on Elvis's Christmas album, which I did not know existed. I know Blue Christmas, but I didn't really know that Elvis did Christmas songs. This is a complete revelation to me. I mean, I knew that, I knew that Sinatra did. I knew that, a great number of singers right up to the modern day with, Michael Bublé, for example. And of course, I grew up with the classic Phil Spector Christmas album, with all of those great, wonderful 60s Christmas songs. But yeah, I didn't really know about Elvis, so this should be interesting. Quick reminder that I do talk over these performances. So I do pause them. I do talk over them. So, sorry if that's not how you like it to be done, but that is how I consume and comment and analyze and react to these videos. It is what it is. So I would strongly suggest that if you have not heard this song before, that you do not follow my terrible example and that you do go and listen to it in its entirety before watching this response. I would also ask you to check out the other content on this channel, namely the Rewatch Project with Hannah and Mike, the audio podcast that shares this feed, where my wife Hannah and I rewatch some of our favorite television and movie franchises, in addition to the other film, TV and general and music and general pop culture goodness that shares this channel. So yeah, it's almost Christmas. You wouldn't know it from the sun outside. I live here in New Zealand, which is kind of upside down world. It's summer here, so I've lived in New Zealand for 10 years. I don't think I will ever adjust to it being hot at Christmas, but I've got to say the awesome Christmas vibes do resonate here, even though the weather is nice. And I've got to say that I am a big sucker for Christmas. I've always loved Christmas. I have a big Christmas tree at home, do every year. Love getting up, getting in the mood, listening to Christmas music. I may be cynical about some things, but Christmas is not one of them. I love this season, and I am looking forward to seeing what seems to be many contributions that Elvis Presley had here. So let's have a listen to If Every Day Was Like Christmas from 1966, I believe this is.
Hear the bells saying Christmas is near. They ring out to tell the world that this is the season of cheer.
Already, it's beautiful. I mean, incredible production and just silky vocals. If I had to characterize it in one word, it would definitely be silky. And I love that kind of very 50s, 60s kind of split chord, arpeggiated sound that it's got going there as well. And the little bits of backing vocals and production flourishes that are echoing the warm, Christmassy vibe that we've got. So far, so great.
I hear a choir singing sweetly somewhere, and a glow fills my heart. I'm at peace with the world as the sound of their singing fills the air. Oh, why can't every day be like Christmas? Why can't that feeling go on endlessly? For if every day could be just like Christmas, what a wonderful world this would be.
Okay, a few things. Beautiful song. I mean, lovely sentiment, isn't it? And I think that if you celebrate Christmas, it is such a wonderful, nostalgic time. I've got kids now, and one of the many things that I love about being a parent is getting to experience Christmas and Halloween and all of those times of the year through the eyes of children. And I think that what this song speaks to is the idea of, wouldn't it be great to bottle that? That special feeling that you have, that magical, almost kind of Dickensian, idealized memory of Christmas. I grew up in the 70s and 80s, so I think of, the tinsel and the homemade Christmas decorations, and being off school and your parents being off work, and the Christmas songs on the radio, and just how it permeates everybody and makes you feel that we're all one. There's no way of saying it without sounding a little bit hippy dippy, but most people are off work. Most people are spending time with their families. Most people are listening to the same music and doing the same things. And there's something wonderfully communal and collective experience about that. And this song almost seems to speak to, kind of, why can't we have that all year round? And the cynic in us, of course, can explain why that is. But I think it's a wonderful sentiment. But the sound of the song as well, like it really picks up in the chorus, and there's some great or slide, almost like Sleepwalking, that song, that instrumental slide guitar song. It's got that kind of feeling. And I think there's something about slide guitar. I'm not sure if it is slide guitar, but it has that effect in the chorus that creates a real dreamlike quality. And I've mentioned before Elvis's incredible enunciation. And I think that that's never better exemplified than when he sings these minimally produced ballads, these very, as I say, silky voiced, tremulous, that really hit his mid-range ballads, because one of the things that he's incredible at is riding the tremolo of that feeling, and it creates such a sense of sensitivity even when he takes that up in the chorus. So what a beautiful song. It just makes you feel Christmassy, and it's not using any of the cheap tricks. It's not full of bells and all of the accoutrements that we associate with that, but it feels Christmassy, and it captures that feeling of safety and warmth and coziness and community and love and all of those things that, hopefully, assuming you were lucky enough to have a happy childhood, a safe childhood, which I hope you were, of course, that you will remember and cherish and be nostalgic about and bring into your adult life as an adult and a parent and a grandparent.
I hear a child telling Santa what to bring.
That vibrato on his voice, nobody can sound like that. There may be better technical singers than Elvis, but there's the feeling and the emotion and the leaning in and bringing you in and including you in storytelling is just, nobody else could do that like him that I know of.
And the smile upon his tiny face is worth more to me than anything. Oh, why can't every day be like Christmas? Why can't that feeling go on endlessly?
Very dramatic.
For if every day could be just like Christmas, what a wonderful world this would be.
Beautiful. And I don't know if those backing vocals were the Jordanaires or not. It's a male vocal choir. And I think that adds to the sense of dreaminess, that you would hear in doo-wop music and in the music of people like Roy Orbison, where it had and Elvis does this a lot, a transportative quality. It feels like it's taking you to another world, and again, it's that feeling that you're with other people, whether it's his audience or whether it's the voice that you're hearing in the song or whether it's the sentiment of the lyrics. All of these things come together so perfectly, and it's so beautiful and subtle. Yeah, I think that's a great, I love having these additional songs to add to the sort of canon of Christmas songs, and I'm looking forward to checking out more of these in the years to come. I love the idea that maybe next Christmas I can come back and listen to another Elvis Christmas song or not. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting more suggestions from you. Likes and subscription, particularly important, as I like to say. It leads to people finding the channel and commenting and joining the conversation. Elvis's music was very much a conversation with his audience, and that's a conversation that I would love to continue to have with you, his audience, because I'm still very much a beginner in his music. So getting those recommendations and those bits of historical context and those opinions and anecdotes and stories, of people who've seen him live and all of that wonderful stuff is tremendously valuable and a huge motivating factor when it comes to doing these with a greater level of regularity and frequency and volume. So Merry Christmas to everybody, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye-bye.